Hello friends, I'm Katrina, and in this video I'm going to show you how to add a contact form to your WordPress website. This video is inspired by a question that I received on YouTube from Aaliyah, so thank you Aaliyah so much for this awesome question. Aaliyah wrote, "Hello Katrina, thank you for all your videos, very helpful. You're welcome Aaliyah, and thank you for watching. In this particular one, I'm setting up a website and having trouble with the contact form section. I can't receive my emails. Is there any way you can direct me to a section that I need to look at, or maybe you have a video tutorial for that? Thank you." Well, again, thank you so much for this fantastic question, Aaliyah, because this is a question that I've received so many times. It's high time that I finally create a video on this particular topic. In this video, I'm going to be walking you step by step, showing you how to set up your contact form and, most importantly, ensure that you are receiving your emails that are sent via the contact form. So we're going to be using a plugin called Contact Form 7. It's a really popular plugin within the plugin library at WordPress. So here we can see it has over 1 million active installs with close to a 5-star rating. So let's dive in and get started in adding this contact form to our WordPress website. So here we are on the dashboard of our WordPress website. First step is we need to add Contact Form 7 to our WordPress website. So to do that, I'm going to go down to Plugins, hover over Plugins, and click on Add New. Here on the Add Plugin screen, on the right-hand side, we see the search box. So I'm going to do a search for Contact Form 7. Then we'll see on the top left-hand side, Contact Form 7. We can see that it has over 1 million active installs and close to a 5-star rating. So I'm going to install this by clicking on Install Now. Okay, so once the plugin has been successfully installed, next step, we need to activate it by clicking on Activate Plugin. Once the plugin has been activated, you'll see a message right here at the top, Plugin Activated, and you'll also see it down below within your lineup of all the plugins that you have on your website. On the left-hand side, you'll also see this Contact section right here, which has been added to the left-hand sidebar. So I'm going to click on Contact Forms. And here we see by default, when we install and activate Contact Form 7, it comes with a built-in contact form right here. If you don't see this, then all you need to do is go up to the top and click on Add New. I already have a contact form here listed though, so I'm simply going to hover on top of this and click on the Edit link. Okay, so here we are, Contact Form 1. That's the title of our form. You can rename that if you like. I'm just going to leave it as it is. And then on the left-hand side, we see all the code that's going to be used to create the fields for our form. So when you first install Contact Form 7, it's going to come with the built-in fields that are pretty common for most contact forms. You'll have a name, email, subject form line, then a message box, and then a submit button. So generally, I never change any of this. You're welcome to do so if you'd like, but this works for me. These are all the fields that I need. The one thing that I do want to point out though is when you click on one of these tabs here, specifically Mail, one of the most important settings within your contact form is the email address here within the To field. So first up, we need to make sure that this email address is correct. Once you have the To email address set up, next up is the From email address. And when you install Contact Form 7, it will give you this default email address called WordPress and your domain name. If you use this email address, make sure that you add it to your contact list within your email service provider or to your safe senders list. Otherwise, your emails may end up in your spam box. So if you're not receiving your email addresses, make sure that you do check your spam box. To simplify things and prevent the spam box altogether, I simply replace this email address with the same email address I'm using in the To field above. So in this instance, I'm going to replace the WordPress domain right here with my email address I've used up above right there. Okay, so once you have the email address settings set up in the To and From fields, next up we have subject, additional headers, and the message body. I don't usually change any of these. I leave everything as they are in the default mode. I do want to point out though, however, this sentence is important to double check because it lists your domain name as well as your website name. So you just want to give a quick look at this to make sure this information is correct also. Once you have your email settings set up, come up to the top and click on Save to save your contact form settings. Okay, once the contact form has been saved, next up we have our messages. So I'm going to click on messages. Here you can see the variety of different messages that will be sent when someone who's trying to fill out the form either sends a message correctly. You see this is the successful message when someone successfully sends a message, or if they have errors, you can see those messages here. So this all comes pre-populated. You don't have to change anything, but if you would like to customize these messages, this is the place to do so. Okay, and then we have additional settings right here if you'd like to add customization code snippets right here. Generally, I never touch this box, I just leave it as it is. The only thing that I really double check is this email form, this email setting right here. Okay, once you have all the settings as you'd like, go ahead and click on Save to save your settings. Then once the settings have been saved, here we'll see shortcode at the top. We want to highlight this and copy it. So I'm just going to highlight and copy this shortcode right here. Then you want to go to the page, your contact page, where you can add this shortcode. So I'm going to go over to Pages. Then I'm going to find my contact page, which mine is called Say Hello. So I'm going to click on Edit to edit this page. And then underneath the intro welcome right here, I'm going to paste the code that I just copied in the previous step. So there's the shortcode. Then I'm going to update the page by clicking on Update. Okay, so once the settings have been saved, we can check out the page by clicking on View Page. And here we see our page, our contact page. And when I scroll down, voila, there is my super cool form. Now let's double check to make sure that when I send a message, it goes to my email address. So I'm just going to add my name here, my email, a subject, and a message. Then once you have the form filled out, go ahead and click on Send to send the form. Okay, thank you for the message. It has been sent. Awesome. Now let's go to my email box and make sure that I've received this message. So here we are within my email box, and voila, here is the message that we just sent from my website using contact form 7. So when I click on this, here we see the email as well as a note at the bottom. This email was sent from a contact form on my website name and my website domain. So this is one way to add a contact form to your WordPress website using contact form 7. Thank you so much, Aaliyah, for this awesome question. And for all of you who are watching, thank you so much. I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, feel free to leave me a comment below, like this video, and share this video with your friends. And if you'd like to receive updates on my next videos, I will be posting more videos on YouTube, so be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Last but not least, I want to quickly mention that I share lots of resources to help you build an online business on my website. That's me on the homepage. So be sure to check out katrina.com for tools and tutorials that can help you build a profitable online business. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, keep learning web skills, and I'll see you in the next video.